You post a blog, it shows up. You drop a podcast, it shows up. And you don't lift a finger? This isn't magic. This is Lnk Bio. And today I'm showing you why it might be the only link in bio tool worth your time. Welcome to GBRLIFE Reviews. I'm Caitlin. And if you're a content creator, podcaster, or blogger running on tea, chaos, and ambition, same. You already know. This is where we talk about tools, tips, tech, and tea that might just change your whole creative life. So let's get into this right after my quick intro.
Capture tales and text, it's a written quest. Life's pages turn in our treasure chest. Ink spills truth, not a bit less. Our blog shines where the heart confess. Yeah, so that was fun. The motherhood maze, balancing acts in the life square ballet. Stay engaged.
Lnk Bio is a link in bio platform designed to make your life easier, especially if you're juggling multiple channels like I am. Well, here's the deal. Normally, I tell you about it and then show you inside the tool. But this time, I'm that excited that I just want to show you straight inside of the tool. Now, sign up is easy. All you have to do is go to lnk.bio and press sign up. That's it. Sign up the way you want, and you'll head into what you see right here. This is the dashboard. Now, you do see links and things because I had to test it out first, have an idea of what you're actually going to be doing before I tell you about it, right? Now, I will say that when I first started using it, I was both extremely excited and a little overwhelmed. Not because there was anything here, there really wasn't, but I didn't know where to go for everything. So let me tell you right now. Right here, you have the options to go ahead and add all the items you want to on this right here, which would be your links. But when you select style, you have the option to create your link in bio with themes or just a standard color, change your fonts, browser, loading, wallpaper, and move those blocks. So why is this important? Because it took me forever to realize, and it probably won't take you forever, that the links are right here. This is where it shows up, which means all of these other sections are blocks that you get to add more content to. So if I select this right here, I have all of this content I can go ahead and add. But that's not all. It's actually quite bigger than that. For example, if I select embedded, these are all the options that I have to embed directly into that block. And that's just one block. Remember, right over here under links, this is just one block. Now, you can overwhelm people if you add too much, but the point is you can add that much. And then there's the integrations. You have a scheduler, which is great. TikTok, Instagram, it's what most of us use, but there's more. You can use WordPress, Squarespace, Shopify, Etsy, your RSS feed, Ghost, and Blogger. But then there's also connectors. Zapier, Make, Microsoft Power Automate. This is pretty awesome because it means any of that automation you might be doing in another tool, but maybe you're missing something else that you really want to be able to do and have that extra automation, Lnk Bio does that for you. They thought about it. And you have the ability to also check how you're doing, your achievements, demographics, but you can also let people know about your stuff using your QR code, changing up your buttons, images. Sky kind of is the limit with this. Now, I'm not going to say that setup is going to take you 2 seconds, but this is what it looks like. And I took about 10 minutes total trying to figure out where the links were and embedded sections and everything. And that was it. Now, is this perfect? No, it's not perfect. It's not exactly what I want, but this didn't take long. And I already have my latest, well, before this video, YouTube video. This right here is my latest blog post using an RSS feed. GBRLIFE, Mama Koala. This right here is my latest podcast. You notice I keep saying latest. The reason why is because that means this is automatically going to update based off of whatever I've posted next without me, again, lifting that finger. And I don't want you to lift a finger either. Add your content, add your products, let people buy, and do nothing on your side. Buying? Yeah, I did say that because you can add your shop. You did hear me say Shopify and Etsy and all of that. They also have a referral program, an artist program you can earn with ads and cart links. The more you click into, the more options you have. But I did want to say under these types of things, there's typically fees associated. So right here, you can see that the shop does have a 5% fee on a purchase, excluding PayPal and Stripe fees, which means it's their additional fee. Again, it does say additional terms and conditions, but that's what that means. You also have the ability to add. Now, this does cost extra, and we will get into money in just a moment. Your booking calendar for $4 a month or $40 a year. And then you can also verify your Lnk Bio for $2 a month or $20 a year. And here you have tools. This is the other option. You can set up your own domain, so you don't have to go by link.bio or link. Whatever you decide to choose and adding in your screen name or your business name. I just aged myself. We don't need to talk about it. You also have a URL shortener, which is great for campaigns. And I did see they have the UTM parameters, so this does work with campaigns and a QR code, wallet pass, developer APIs, mobile app, broken links. The other thing you get to do here is your leads. You do have the ability to bring in people. You have the newsletter option, a contact form, and reviews. If people are buying your products, you do want those reviews, and they let you add that here. But in order for you to do any of that, remember, you do have to generate a privacy policy. This is because you are going to obtain private information. No, most of the time, if anybody's wondering if you're buying through these types of things, you are not really getting all this personal information directly as a seller. There is personal information that does go in, but for example, if you use your credit card, I have no idea what credit card you used. I can't tell you what the number is or any of that kind of stuff. That stuff is private. And usually that's what these privacy and terms and conditions do for you is they auto-generate it and then they let everybody else know your stuff is actually private. It's true. I have a store. What? Mama Koala? Go check it out. Link in bio. But right here, I mean it. Seriously, go check it out. Link in bio is right there. I mean, it is cozy, chaotic, but awesome. I've got a lot of different designs. You're going to want to check it out. But anyways, with that link in bio that you can just select right here, I do know and understand how e-commerce works. I utilize Shopify personally, but there are a lot of different options out there, and most of them do not provide personal information, especially your payment information. So now, I think it's time for us to talk about that price for this, because what does this cost? So here we are with the pricing. You've got free, you have mini monthly, you have mini one time, and you have unique. So the price is right in front of you. $99, $9.99, or $25. What does that mean? It means this is ridiculously cheap. We're talking about serious costs for other Lnk Bio tools. Yeah, this one's not bad whatsoever. You can pay literally $1 a month. Oh, free. I'm sorry. Let me get back to that. Free, but you're not going to get a lot for free. It says it right there. It does give you unlimited links. I didn't even notice that until now. But for example, like your RSS feed is not going to happen. You're not going to get all of that, but you do get 14 integrations. There's a lot more than that. So I would just immediately start utilizing it and seeing what you get for free if you aren't sure about this, and check it out and see what you can do and maybe create something, and then realize that $1 a month is really not much to be paying for this, and then realizing that you could literally pay $10 total. Let that sink in. You could pay $10 total, or you could pay $25 total. No, I'm not saying a subscription. It literally says no subscription. So total, $10 or $25. If it were me, and it was me, because I did do this and I paid $25 total. Why did I do that? because they get you that way. And you know why? Because it's only $25 total, and I can mess around with this thing for the rest of my life and be able to utilize this and have a lot of fun if I don't want to pay for any other tool out there ever again. But there are a couple other add-ons. Okay, so over here, there is that blue tick, booking calendar, and a custom domain. So if you want that custom domain, you don't have to go through them per se, because there's other ways to do that, but paying $40 annually, that's about standard. 20, 30, 40. Other than that, the booking calendar is $4 a month, but I believe that's also an option of being $40 per year. And the blue tick is $2 per month or $20 per year. So this is an add-on. You don't have to pay for this. If you want everybody to know that you pay $2 or $20 a year, you can go ahead and do this blue tick. If you want to do that because you want to look cool, go ahead. I won't judge you, I promise. And then there's the booking calendar, and it is, again, $4, right? This is, I'm not going to say the cheapest around for like calendar tools, but that's not bad, especially if it's already added to your own Lnk Bio. You're not telling anybody to go anywhere else, and they can directly go to your actual Lnk Bio and immediately create that consultation with you or, make it happen. Yeah, that's not a bad price, especially if you're only spending $40 a year if you want to do the yearly instead. And I'm not saying that the $40 a year is cheap, but that's a good price to be able to get your clients in. With a simple click, 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 you just made, I don't know, some sort of an appointment with somebody amazing. Okay, now, you also have an option with multi-accounts or agencies, social media marketers or agencies that do social media. It's going to be about the same. The difference here is that, of course, your dashboard is going to be created to be that multi-agency or that multi-social media manager platform that you need because you're looking at all of your client sites. So now that we got all that pricing down, it's time for GBRLIFE ratings. So my official GBRLIFE rating for Lnk Bio is a 4.5 out of 5. Would I use it long term? Absolutely. Especially for passive syncing. And if you're ready to stop micromanaging your links and letting that content work for you, check it out, especially since there is a free option. But if it's not your cup of tea, that's fine, because I reviewed card.co 2 weeks ago for another Lnk Bio option. I'm trying to review as many as I can to help you find the best one for you. Speaking of that, last week I also reviewed Streamyard. For any of you who wants to go live streaming, Streamyard has some options that might just help you go live that you might be looking for. Either way, go check out that video next. Why? Because that's what you'll find here on GBRLIFE Reviews. And don't forget, with all of my content on GBRLIFE.com and fabulous clothing line, Mama Koala, you don't have to be without GBRLIFE in your life. See you next week with another review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Seriously, like, subscribe. You got this. See you next week. Bye.